Hey guys, T2RX6 here, back for another Transformers review. But before we get started, I got a question that was asked on my last video, where someone asked, why are my reviews so long? I felt that I could answer that question for you, because my reviews really are only based on what I'm reviewing. So when it comes to a third-party item, where you want to be as thorough as you can because you're potentially influencing people who are going to spend hundreds of dollars, you kind of want to make sure you cover everything. Same goes for some of the higher end Transformers, the club exclusives, etc. Obviously, combiners have more to talk about, so it really boils down to a review is as long as it needs to be to say what I want to say about the figure. So with that in mind, we are going to be taking a look at the Dark of the Moon Activators Bumble Bee. Now, I didn't pick up this guy because I really wanted it. I got it for free from Toys R Us for buying $25 worth of Transformers, because I just had to have the Voyager Murder Prime, which I'll probably review later when I get the Bumblebee that kind of goes with it. So I got this little activator for free, and he's kind of cool. He's kind of like a stumpy little Camaro, and I kind of like how he looks like that. The choices I could get were either Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, or Starscream, and frankly I thought Bumblebee looked the best, so I picked up Bumblebee for free. And yeah, you can see him in his alt mode. He's a little squished Camaro. Kind of reminds me a little bit of those old penny racers where you'd put the penny in the back and pull them back and they'd go forward, but nope, just free rolling. Missing a couple paint apps they could have added, like the brake lights and stuff, but what can you do? Front end looks really, really good, and you got this big blue piece on the back. So what that is you just simply take our Bumblebee and you push him down and he's transformed. So he's certainly not nearly as complex as an animated activator or I believe the Revenge of the Fallen. And you do have some arm articulation. It can rotate up. So it really doesn't do too much. Got some nice molded detail on the back. A nice Bumblebee face. Nothing much to speak of. Super simple. And again, the Transformer back, you just kind of push it down. Whoops. Should fold the arms back in properly. Then you just push it down, everything transforms again, and you're done. He's back to his alt mode. So it's pretty fun. And it's kind of a figure that I think will be glossed over because it's not all that interesting. But when you actually think about it from a playability standpoint, especially as a little kid, this is like the perfect toy because it takes a grand total of a second to transform. And yeah, you can be in alt mode or robot mode within, just a couple seconds here. And that to me is huge for a kid for playability. And I think a lot of times we look at some of these more expensive figures, and as adult collectors, we look at it and go, oh, they're posable, they have lots of joints, this is crap because it barely moves. But this is the type of thing that has loads of playability because as a kid, you're one mode to the other, you don't have to ask any help. You know, you're not breaking up your playtime trying to figure out how to transform this thing. And because of that, it's actually a pretty darn cool figure that you're looking at. So, yeah, this is just a quick look at the little Dark of the Moon Activators Bumblebee. It's pretty cool. I think it's worth picking up, just like the Gravity Bots. I think at least one of them is cool to own. And I'm certainly not disappointed by how much I had to pay for it. So, anyway, this has been T2RX6. And this has been like a 4-minute review. So, nice and short. Not much that needs to be said about them. See you later, guys.